After walking for about a mile, she noticed something moving in the sand. Her eyes widened as she beheld hundreds of black eels slithering toward the temple. Suddenly, from a distance, came a thunderous roar that sent ripples through time and space. With it, the bodies of the eels began to twitch and change, growing limbs and turning into the spawns of the Leviathan that Keri had encountered several times before. They pushed off the ground with their four-fingered claws and started shambling toward the temple, their creepy clicks and grumbles quickly enveloping everything around. Keri gripped the sword with both hands and looked around nervously, but the beasts didn't seem to notice or care about her presence. She hesitated, then started carefully navigating through the crowd of slimy creatures. Soon she overtook them and continued toward the foreboding edifice, now only a mile away. The gray skies grew darker, and the dread crept back into her mind, slowly overshadowing her initial excitement and determination. When she finally reached the steep steps, she paused, looking at the obsidian structure ahead, every inch of it emanating boundless cosmic malice and hatred as old as the universe itself. Keri looked behind her at the approaching swarm, then lifted her eyes to the darkening skies before taking a deep breath and starting to climb. It took her a lot longer to reach the top than she initially anticipated, and when she ascended the last step, Keri was out of breath. The sword, which seemed weightless at first, now pressed painfully into her shoulder, and the dark thoughts began to emerge, giving rise to festering doubt and exacerbating the growing dread. What if the world is already lost? What if all I see are just echoes reverberating in the boundless universe as my spirit is fading, desperately trying to cling to life through these senseless visions? Keri hesitated, peering at the abyssal darkness looming beyond the entrance. Then, she gritted her teeth and stepped inside, deciding that even if the world was lost, there was no point in delaying the inevitable. If nothingness is what awaits me on the other side, then so be it. Keri ambled through the dark for some time, shrouded by complete silence. Finally, she noticed a faint glimmer in the distance, and soon she stepped onto the sandy shore, stretching toward the dark waters with a tall obsidian obelisk protruding from the rippling surface. Wrapped around it was the Leviathan, peering at Keri with its hatred-filled dark eyes. The monster opened its maw, exposing lengthy fangs, and released a horrible roar, challenging her to another confrontation. With this thunderous bellow, the gray skies turned black, the waves in the sea began to rise, and she heard the distant rumbling of thunder. Feeling her heart pounding, Keri looked around to see a tiny blue boat standing on the shore with the name Betsy written on its side. She hesitated, then, following another roar, started quickly advancing, listening to the intensifying thunder accompanied by bright flashes of lightning that pierced the spectral twilight.